Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's been a while. This is Abdul Kabir Aki, aka Daniel Lucas, and vice versa. Yeah, I just got this in, man. Yeah, a lot of characters been waiting for this model right here. Yes, Rapido outdone it again, boy. Of course, I have to check it out. So I was saying Amtrak's F40PH, and they're gonna have the NPCU or the cabbage sooner or later. So I'm gonna do a quick review. Right now I'm at work, taking a break, so I got some time to show you. I'm gonna take the wrapping off. See if I can one arm this right here. Okay, it's the cover. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Alright. You got the operator's manual. Now, with Rapido products, you know, there's certain ways, certain controllers that you can use. You know what I'm saying? Some controllers you can't use. If that going cause a voltage spike, boom, the engine will be shot. So, if y'all operating DC and stuff, man, try to go ahead and get with DCC. You know what I'm saying? To get the right type of controller if you want the engine with sounds and stuff, because you don't want to mess up a good engine, especially this one right here. You know what I'm saying? I picked this up on my way to work. Okay, again, it's the operator's manual. You know what I'm saying? Various instructions. We ain't get too much into it. You know what I'm saying? On the other side, on the flip side, you know, it's the NPCU or the cabbage car's operating manual. All right. F40PH was the engine out there that saved Amtrak. You got a decal sheet for where the engines out there, you know, are serviced from. You know, it's base, exploding diagram right here. You know what I'm saying? All the exploded parts or whatever, where everything goes. You know, a little thing if you want to go ahead and, you know, go ahead and sign up for one of these magazines. Stuff, some good stuff, some good information. All right, let's get to the meat and stuff, and then past the potatoes and the vegetables. So, I'm gonna take the phone cover off. All right, word up. All right, there we go. The F40PH modernized version. All right. So, how we gonna do this? Go ahead and get with the unboxing. So we're gonna take the plastic sheathing off. Just give me a minute. I'm using one hand, you know, standing up here in the booth. Okay, we're gonna move that. Take the styrofoam pieces off. Take the cover off. Plastic and the stuff to. All right. I bought 2 Amtrak cars from Waller's Proto line. All right, let me move my food right here. Eat that and start after I finish this review. Just give me a minute. All right. Okay. Take a look. Yo, I'm gonna tell you now, man. Jason outdone himself again, man. The details on this thing is sick. Amtrak, and you know, just like most locomotives, you know, like this F40PH, they go through a thing on a midlife rebuild. Now this is not like the, you know, the first edition, the first one that came out, you know, the first engine that came out, you know, Rapido, which they did a crazy deal and stuff, man. They, you know, Jason does not play around. You when it comes to detail, the grills and stuff, you can see through the grills. The dynamic brake grid, know what I'm saying? The blower housing, the cab interior is fully detailed. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing that, I got a question about is, I know Amtrak has sander brackets, okay, but, that's something we can fix, with us rivet counters. But yo, this man gets serious. You know what I'm saying? Let's turn it over. Turn the engine over. Look at the underbody. The underbody details is crazy. Yo, man. Jason, if you can hear this, I'm saying, yo, you got a customer for life, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been buying a lot of your products for some time, man. I gotta say, for the price, the money I spend, I gotta say it's well worth it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of see-through things. I mean, he does not let up. Y'all can see, my camera's not really that good, and I'm trying to hustle it up, with this review. Right now, like I said, I'm on my lunch break. So, I decided to go ahead and shoot a little video. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to run it, when I get to the crib. So when I get a chance, so I'm always busy. I'm always on the run. I'm on my Grussel. But, yeah. Snow plow is on point. The air hose. The multiple unit cables. Well, the train line hose and stuff. The MUKs, the ditch lights and stuff. When they said, he did the whole body all over. The recessed stepwells and stuff for the doors. Again, I'm really focused on the cab interior. Once you go ahead and purchase the engine, he did not skimp on, a lot of the details. Not much is molded on and stuff. Everything's pretty much free. You look under the engine and stuff, a lot of the conduits and everything is freestanding. So, the speed recorder, all of that, he don't mess around. He doesn't mess around. Now I'm gonna do my little thing, add a real chain to the back. You know what I'm saying? So, as well as, the head and power cables, I'm gonna deal with that on a later note. We're gonna marvel at the engine. Again, look at the dynamic brake fan right here. The radiator cooling fans in the back. Loose grab irons. The lift brackets. All of that's loose. The strobes, they do operate. All right. The marker lights, front and back. You look at the marker lights. When the engine is in reverse and push mode, marker lights do come on. If the train is an emergency, a lot of people wonder what that red light is for. Okay, if there's an emergency, that's when that red light cut on. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The horns and stuff. And so the air conditioner. This is not a KSLA 5 horn. It's something I forgot which horn so that's supposed to be. But the grab irons, the headlights, the ditch lights. You know what I'm saying? The front of the engine, the snow plow is correct. Another thing that I look at, close coupling. It's all right with the close coupling. I bought 2 Amfleet coaches, an Amfleet 1, coach, as well as Amfleet 2 dinette, so that I've already had. you know what I'm saying, Warthers Proto line. You know what I'm saying, goes good with this. Also, this decal sheet. The decal sheet, you know, from, you know, where the engine is stationed. You know, it's home base station. Mine is going to be based out between Rensselaer and Albany, right, for my Empire service. So I'm sure the engine 210, I think that's the last, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's the last place where the 210 and stuff usually served in upstate New York. Again, man, you know, once you get the engine and stuff, man, you be marveling at the detail this man, you know, he ain't skimp on the details, you know, and, you know, this is pretty much with a lot of, you know, Rapido products, especially the undercarriage. You know what I'm saying? All the bells and whistles, you know. Only thing I say that, you know, that could, if I was, you know, that crazy serious and stuff is, you know, some spinning bearing caps. That's really pretty much all he needs. Eventually we'll cross that bridge, you know what I'm saying? And so the doors don't open, but, you know, I mean, the work, just, you know, just the craftsmanship, you know, that they put in alone, you know, compensates, you know, everything out there that some of us rivet counters may miss and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, it compensates a lot of stuff that, you know, this engine doesn't have, you know, I mean, that's what imagination is for. You know what I'm saying? You can get yours with sound, without sound, okay, and stuff, 264 DCC and stuff, you know, 159 and stuff. You can get a lower price to brick and mortar shops. You know what I'm saying? For DC, it's, of course, it's lower. But I'm telling you, you know, I mean, like I said, you know, I'm on my lunch break. I'm getting ready to eat. But again, you know, it's you know, my wife fixed me, you know, a little something and stuff. I'm gonna finish that sandwich up. But yeah, like I said, man, you know, if you you know, buy a lot of Rapido products, man. Side note, or it'll say it in the book. You know, make sure you look out for the, you know, the various types of controllers. There's certain controller you don't need to use. All right, there's a certain controller you cannot use with these models because they have, you know, voltage spikes and stuff could burn up the PC board or the motor. You know what I'm saying? These are authentic models, okay? Again, Amtrak's F40PH is an engine that saved Amtrak. You know, this is back when the SDP-40F models out there, one of the initial engines out there that was to, you know, pull a lot of Amtrak trains so across the country, you know, on their various lines. However, because of the 6-axle design and, you know, carrying around, you know what I'm saying, a water tank for the heat, you know, steam heating and stuff, you know, contributed to a lot of accidents. So Amtrak was in search of something of a better design, you know, and something out there that could, you know, handle, you know, these trains and stuff, especially when the Ampli coaches started to arrive. So first they started with the F40PHR, and they were so successful, they were so satisfied with that, which, you know, an F40PH is just a derivative of the legendary freight model, the GP40. And so the GP40-2 and stuff. And they just put a cowl unit and stuff, you know, for, you know, fitted for passenger trains. And, you know, from there, you know, a lot of SDP-40Fs was traded in, you know, if not sold off to Santa Fe, actually to the Beacon Santa Fe at the time. They switched it around and they utilized the F40PH, start pulling a lot of their trains, and from there it was all history. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the F40PH, you know, they carried Amtrak. They say this is the locomotive that pretty much saved Amtrak's, you know, non-electrified lines and stuff. You know, and eventually, you know, of course, the late 90s and 2000s, they started to get replaced. The NPCUs and stuff was the result of removing the motors, so the prime mover, and replacing it with a cab, for a cabbage car, which a cabbage car is good, and because with the power of the locomotive shell, just in case of if there was any accidents or whatever, you know. So, and it's all about the comfort of the crew as well as the passengers. So, some would think of it as a battering ram, but they last. The body still lasts. So you find a lot of them is the NPCU. Also, an exhibit train carries an F40PH. Just the shell. They just don't have the door and stuff. Like I said, give me some more information, or if you can. If you got any. But again, man, like I said, man, check your hobby shops and stuff. They're coming out, people. I'm ecstatic and stuff about this engine, and there's a lot of things I've, bought from Rapido. And like I said, man, Jason, if you get this message, man, your work is sick, man. I love it and stuff, man. It's coming from a New Yorker, so the accent, the slang, lingo, whatever, what I'm saying? That's how we talk up here. But yeah, man, keep up the good work, man. I'm telling you, you set the bar, pretty high for a lot of modelers. But I do want to throw something out there. Hopefully, one of you manufacturers out there could start up with the Horizon fleet and the Comet cars, something. That stuff, man. This is your time. It's your shot to go ahead and, make that happen and stuff. Let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell and stuff, man, if you want to, catch any more, catch something else and stuff from me and stuff that's coming out. I do a lot of reviews, of course. I'm the cat that's going to be writing that children's series. Reggie the Redbird, the talking subway car series. Daniel Lucas, Daniel Austin, Abdul Kabir Aki. Alright, so I'm going to cut this short. Stay blessed. Leave a comment, like and share. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's Rapido, F40PH. Peace.